Welcome back to MurrayMax. We got another video from the Whatever podcast here. We're going to go over it. The context of this one is that Brian is giving a reality check to the Queen of Delusion, and this is apparently some chick who doesn't think that even $300,000 a year is, that much money. So let's take a look and see what we got here. As usual, I haven't watched it yet. And also, as usual, new channel, try to support it however you can. Otherwise, go about your life. There's a lot of videos I watch where I never like or subscribe, and I do enjoy their videos, so I'd be a hypocrite to be upset about it. So do what you want.
I'm pretty sure most crew are not making $300,000 a year in Hollywood.
You're wrong about that.
So what percentage of
No, he's not.
crew, full-time crew workers on the Hollywood film are making $300,000 a year?
If you go, let's say it's like when things are like super busy and you go from like a TV show to a TV show to a TV show or to a movie, like you're making like $75 an hour, and then you're getting time and a half, and then you're getting like OT, and then you're getting travel, and then it's like it's
Even if you were getting $75 an hour, that's like $150,000, $160,000 a year. So how much overtime are you working?
very possible to make that. I think you're underestimating that.
I'm underestimating it. I understand it's possible, but I mean, have you dated somebody who's made that much?
I don't ask too much about people's incomes, but I mean, probably
don't
not.
So wait, you've never dated somebody who makes $300,000 a year?
I don't ask. I don't ask.
Yeah,
If you don't ask and you aren't quite sure, then what are you basing this on? I don't understand how people can dig their heels in and go, no, this is true, and they say, well, how do you know? Well, I don't know. It's so strange to me.
might not know precisely how much they make.
I would say that I have, yes. Like, I don't ask that question, but if I'm dating someone in my industry who is very busy, then I would assume, yes, that they make that amount of money, yes. But have I asked? No. Do I know the number?
Do you know what his job is? That the guy who you think was making that much money, what was his job title or whatever?
I don't want to get into that.
You don't need to say what film.
I know, but
you
it
could
doesn't
just say,
matter.
He was a
because
boom.
my industry's too
He was
small.
a boom operator.
He's not asking for us to
No.
say with an home address.
No,
What was
it's too small for me to even say that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, it's just like if you haven't dated a guy who makes $300,000 in your entire life, and now at 36 you're like, okay, I'm going to date a guy who makes $300,000.
I comfortably support myself in Los Angeles. So if I was going to decide to marry someone, they would have to make more money than me, just for me to even consider doing that. So move in and how all that stuff, because right now I support myself. So
So you wouldn't date a guy who makes just as much as you, $150,000?
I mean, I guess I would, but it'd be nicer if he made more.
Yeah, I get it, but the question is the minimum, not the ideal.
I guess that I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. Okay, if we are going minimum, I'll say
Close the door a bit.
100,000. But ideally 3.
Damn, y'all got kind of delusional standards.
Not really.
Yeah, you guys got delusional standards. $300,000, that puts him nearly in the 1% of men. Are you a 1% woman?
I've met more men that make that. I think you guys are just in shitty industries. I know a lot of people who make that amount of money. I think you're just in a different arena.
If you know a lot of people who make $300,000 a year or more or whatever, you're probably a doctor or an attorney or maybe even some kind of specialized engineer, not just an engineer, to make it sound like all these people who work on film sets, the boom guy, the sound guy, people that just help out around with whatever. I don't know how the film industry works, but to just say that people are just getting $300K a year because they get overtime and stuff is crazy. Otherwise, if that were true, then people would give up on their dreams of being an actor sometimes, and they would just go try to work on the set. My goodness, I would.
A whole group of friends who make that amount of money.
No,
I'm
Brian,
literally in your
right.
industry.
Hang on, Brian, she's right. You are in a different arena. It's called reality.
I'm in a reality of that. That's normal for people who work in my industry.
No, it's not normal for you to just know people who make that kind of money. That's just lies and bullshit.
Okay.
We have this. Look, we have the stats. We have all the stats in the world.
Okay, the average height of a woman is 5'5", right?
5'4".
What is it?
5'4", go ahead.
Okay, 5'4". But I don't see that many 5'4" women. That's average height. Like, the average is usually not the thing that you see all over the place. Like, it's just they take these two numbers and bring them together.
Wait, are you just...
hang on, that's a ridiculous criticism. Women wear heels, and they wear things which give...
Okay, besides the point, I'm surrounded by people who make over $100,000 to $300,000 a year. I'm sorry that you guys aren't.
Sure. Let's just go with that. But where's the millionaire with the ring?
Are you asking me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My millionaire with the ring?
Yeah.
Oh, he's around here somewhere. He's in my DMs after this. Watch.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I'll let you guys know. You're both invited to the wedding.
Hang on. I'll make $1 million bet with you that at the end of this year, you ain't fucking got a ring on your finger from no millionaire.
I don't have $1 million, so I'll bet you 500 on that, though.
You ain't got $500K to bet.
Just $500, regular ass
Whoa, calm down there, Andrew. Some of us don't just have an extra $500,000 laying around.
dollars.
No. I mean, if we're going to really lower the stakes, I guess.
Okay, Mike Jones says the only people that could even possibly make that much money are directors, cinematographers, and a select few camera operators. The cast does too, but that's not Chair 7's claim. About half of Hollywood crew qualifies for food stamps, by the way. I mean, if you're working, if it's like directors, cinematographers, top tier music supervisors, like, yes, but you're being kind of vague as to like the kinds of projects you're working on. Most people in Hollywood are not making $300,000, like crew members are not making $300,000 a year.
You guys should try.
That's great. Unless you're dealing with like major like AAA films like James Cameron, Avatar. These people are not making $300 on like B-level films. Are you doing TV or film?
I have an IMDb.
Are you doing TV or film?
I do both.
But are you working on like AAA major motion pictures, movies? Answer the question. I'm not going to look it up right now.
I work on big projects. Yes.
Have you worked with Tarantino?
No.
Have you worked with Spielberg?
No.
Have you worked with?
I have done a Marvel movie. Like
what's the who did The Departed?
Scorsese.
What's his name? Starts with a S or something. Anybody?
I just think you don't understand my industry, babe. Like, it's common.
I'm familiar with the entertainment industry.
I have no doubt there's lots of people in the entertainment industry who make $300K or more per year. But that's not the claim she's making. She's saying the people who work on set, they make, not a guy or this gal over here, or sometimes these people. She's saying the people who work on set make this kind of money. It's just not true, because there's a lot of film sets, there's a lot of studios. That'd be a lot of people getting paid a lot of money, and $300K a year is a lot of money.
Yeah, there's a lot of jobs and a lot of people that are doing just fine.
I'm kind of surprised that you think that $300K is a lot.
Thank you.
It is a lot.
Thank you.
$300,000 is a lot. That gets you close to the 1%.
That's more than like what you're making as like like whatever you do.
I'm not talking about me. I could be making $1 billion and also be able to recognize, okay, somebody who's making $300,000 a year, that's approaching the 1% of men.
Right, but she's just saying that she's around, that's her friends or that's her group of people.
But she's also saying, I don't know what they make exactly. I don't ask them. So I don't know how she can be so definitive.
She's around.
But she's yet to actually, like when I asked her, well, have you dated a guy who even makes that much? And she's like, well, I don't really know.
She looks like she would be around people like that. I don't know why.
What do you mean she looks like she?
I mean, I work, like, I'm around people who make that money. Like, I don't know, like, what...
Okay, just because. Okay, let's say you worked on a AAA film and Leonardo DiCaprio's there, Brad Pitt's there, it's Tarantino, the director, whatever it is. Just because you're around them doesn't mean you're dating them.
And that's a good point. I've one of the things that I do for income is a job where there was an office that I was at, and there were people in the office where I took a picture of it one time because it cracked me up and it was kind of motivating too. I went down to the employee parking, and there was a Bentley next to a Lamborghini, next to a Range Rover, next to, and et cetera, et cetera. However, those were not the average people. And I would never walk away from that and say, people here in general make that kind of money. It's more like, no, that guy over there, he makes that. That team over there, they make that. Her over there, she kills it. But to say that, like, if you follow their career path, you'll be making that kind of money, or people who do what they do make that kind of money, is entirely different. Let me know in the comments what you think.
Yeah, I have never dated any of those people you just mentioned. But
not
they're
them
not the
specifically,
only
but-
people in
Yes, I know.
that arena that would be doing well.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Okay.
This conversation could have been productive, but the people on this show sometimes, they're just not, they're not, what would you say, the best and the brightest. There's plenty of people who come on the show that are clever and smart and funny and have a good head on their shoulders, but then there's also people that just kind of seem very, very delirious. Let me know in the comments what you think of this video. I'm going to keep making some more videos. I got some time tonight, that's for sure. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do. And like I always say, if you don't want to do that, oh well. Have a good night.